Alright, now we will see how to apply background color for a web page. Basically, for a background, we can choose two different things. One is background color and the other one is background image. Let's see that in practical. So, few minutes back, we have applied some background, or we have created a div block for the header section. So you can see a little background color is applied. So how did we apply that? By using a property called background color. So whenever you are applying some background color, you just type color name like tomato, gray, like that. There are 100 plus colors in CSS, right? So it's hard to remember them. So when you use Visual Code, you just type the letters like gray or blue. It gives the suggestion. If not, you can also apply the RGB colors or hexa codes. So hexa code is that I'll say hash F F F, or you can say FF0000. If you say red, green, blue, so from 0 to F there are some styles, right? If you see here, when I just added some style and hover on the property, you can choose your own color. Like I'll choose green. So green, you can see here, when you keep applying the colors, the hexa code will change. So you can play, if you need a dark or light colors, you can play around with this and choose your selected background color. Okay, so here I choose hexa code, or I choose light green, light yellow, like this. So now you can see there is a hexa code created. Likewise, you can choose your hexa codes for any style. Okay, so save this and go back and refresh. You can see how the background color is applied. And also, you, instead of this, you can also apply RGB colors. So if I say background color RGB, and then you see red, green, blue, instead of red, green, you can say 255 255 0. Okay, so 255 255 0 stands for green. Again, if you click on this, it gives the options to change the numbers RGB. And the good thing about RGB is that if you choose particular color like a green and it got a dark green, right, and save this, refresh, you can see the background color is applied dark. And then you can apply the opacity alpha. Okay, you can say here 0.6. So from 0.0 to 1.0, you can apply the opacity here. So when you go back and refresh, you can see the styles, the background image looks little transparent. So if you right click and inspect, and you can see the background color, and you can, when you just click on that and you keep, let's say you put 1.0, it applies full property. If you say 0.5, it is 50% transparent. Okay, so this is how you can use a background color, by using color name, or by using hexa code, or by using RGB. So I recommend using RGB because you can apply the transparency or opacity for this background style. The other one you can use is that background image. For a background image, you need to give the URL. So you can see on the left side, I have downloaded one image called background image 1. So I'm going to apply this image. If you notice, I'm using header block. So for this header block, I'm giving single quotes /. When you apply /, it shows the available images from that particular folder. So I'll choose background image, save this. Now refresh. Now you notice that background image is applied. So when you see here, right click, inspect, this is a background image. And you can also notice in the network tab, go to network tab and click on all. When you refresh, in the page you see whatever the images you are loading, you are using, it can show that. And if you see when you are applying background image, this one, it is taking 11 milliseconds. So when you use background image, your page may render slow. Okay, so keep that in mind. When you are using bigger images, your web page may respond slow. Always use lighter images. Save this. All right, so now let's come back to this. Now we have seen how to apply background colors and background image. Okay, now we have seen within the background image, we also learned how to apply the opacity, right? So by default, if someone is using Hexa code, how can you apply the transparency, right? So that means if a developer did not use RGB, but he is using Hexa code, and here I'll say some dark color, maybe I'll use blue, which may look odd now. Let me see, refresh, it looks too dark. But since I'm using Hexa code, I cannot apply the opacity. But there is a separate property called opacity from 0.0 to 1.0. So I'll say 0.5. Save this, refresh. You can see now the opacity it is applying, it is making the elements transparent. But one thing you notice, if I just take this out, or maybe I'll use I'll apply the same thing, but RGB I'll say 0.6, and then I'll comment this again. So this is a dark green, and refresh. Whenever you apply alpha on the right side with the RGB, it is saying that I can apply transparent for only background color. If you see, maybe I'll keep it as 0.3. Okay, 70% I am giving transparent. However, if you use the opacity, it is applying for every element. What does that mean? Let's see here. So I have the background color dark blue, I am giving 0.3. So refresh. Now you notice every element is also getting transparent opacity, right? So it's getting opaque. So the elements and the background and the images inside that block, they are getting transparent. So if we prefer to apply the opacity for all the elements inside that section, you can use opacity. But if you only want to apply the background color to be transparent, you can use background color with RGB property and mention the opacity as the alpha option, or the fourth attribute in the RGB function. Thanks for watching.